Okie dokie. In this video, I'm taking a look at recommended extensions in VS Code. So this is for when you have a project which you're working on, say if it's on GitHub and you're using a specific extension with it, and you want anyone who's going to be cloning that project and they also use VS Code to have this extension recommended to them. So what this will do is it will, when they first open the project, it will recommend extensions to install. So let's just take a quick look at my blog here. And this is a Svelte project. So if the user doesn't have that installed, I'm going to want to recommend that. So if I go on over to my extensions here, which is Control X, I've got shortcut keys for this. On the action bar, it's this icon here. To click this, I just toggled it there. And so I want to recommend Svelte. So Svelte for language support, let's say add to workspace recommendations. So I clicked on the cog there. Let's go with the IntelliSense as well. It uses Tailwind, so let's add the IntelliSense for Tailwind. And I also use Code Spell Checker, so let's just recommend that as well. So now, if I go on over to my File Explorer, hide that sidebar, and then look for the .vs Code folder here. This is where all the configurations for this workspace or this project are stored. So here I've got an extensions.json file now, and this is just going to recommend these extensions when someone opens up this project as a new. So if I pop open a terminal here and let's make this font size a bit bigger and open up my site here and say Code Insiders, this is, I've only got the WSL extension installed on this. Everything else is default. So if I hit enter now to open up VS Code Insiders. Okay, so it looks like I don't actually have the WSL extension installed. So let's just wait for this to finish doing its thing. So here you can see here, we've got a prompt. Do you want to install recommended extensions for this repository? You can see here, we've got a prompt. Do you want to install recommended extensions for this repository? So if I say show recommendations, it will have the recommended extensions to install here, so I can start using them in this project. There's also an option to ignore recommended extensions as well. Let's just go back to the ignoring recommendations here, which I think is just a config. You can do it in here, but there's also settings you can set as well. Okay, so that's it for this one. I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.